Hello, judges. We are students from Zhaixing Senior High School in Taiwan. We are Team 11 SGA. I'm Mia.
And I'm Stanley.
Why are we called SGA? That's because SGA represents 3 different agricultural techniques that we use. A brief explanation for our background will be delivered next.
Nowadays, people tend to emphasize the importance of acting green as problems like greenhouse gases emissions and climate changes are getting more severe over time.
Therefore, we are going to introduce how we transform Lancaster University into a green and sustainable college by making more eco-friendly modifications.
We will separate our presentation today into 6 parts.
First is our motivation. One of our motivations is to improve the sustainability of the campus. As Stanley just mentioned, Acting Green is a worldwide campaign, so everyone needs to take action against those environmental problems. The other one is to provide students with more activities during the severe outbreak of COVID-19. As the pandemic spreads far faster than predicted, finding some more activities for the students is a must. We will tell you what we are going to do to benefit the whole university in the upcoming introduction.
Not only do we have the passion to benefit the campus environment, but still have 3 goals besides. One of them is to create an outdoor classroom. Except for physical education classes, us students in Taiwan have few outdoor classes, which are considered more fun. Therefore, creating outdoor classrooms is necessary since students love fun classes, and the more there are, the better it is. Another one is it benefits the university itself by the tourism economy. Imagine having something natural and nice looking in the campus. It inevitably appeals to a lot of students and tourists, which brings more expenses to the school. The last one is it makes the environment change worldwide better. Bring such an innovative idea to a beautiful campus eventually broadens everyone's horizons.
Here comes the most exciting part. Let's talk about the project. We plan to build 2 greenhouse gardens using glass and solar panels as exterior walls, with one using an aquaponic system to grow foods as well. The land we use is at Alexandra Park near Lancaster House Hotel and St. Piper House Club. When we use Google Maps to observe the surroundings, we found that there are some small plants growing on the land we would like to use. Despite their existence, we won't affect the existing plants. We would like to ask the local manager first. If we have the honor, we can cooperate. Then we use Google Earth to measure the length of each side. Considering the land size, we decided to make 2 buildings, the shape of which will be 2 quadrangular pyramids. The site surface area of them is 289 root 3, approximately 500.56 square meters each. One is called Lancaster Vegetable Garden. The other is called Lancaster Flower Garden. We just mentioned the building will combine the solar panels as the solar supplier. For the vegetable garden are 100 watt per site, whereas those for the flower garden are 25. Both of them have a front door and a back door, so people can walk into the gardens from both sides.
When talking about the vegetable garden, we take advantage of the aquaponic cycle, which mainly has 3 steps. The first step is using a bacteria turning ammonia and excrement into nutrients and fertilizer. The second step is using nitrate and nitrobacter to fertilize the soil and the plants above. The last step is using a bowl siphon to make the water go into it, which leads back to the fish tank beneath. The foods we grow include basil, cauliflower, grape, and strawberry. In this case, students will be their own farmers.
The flower garden, which is quite different from the vegetable garden, is somewhere tourists can visit and is a relaxing place for students, with widespread aroma and beautiful things there. How can it not be appealing to everyone? The color of the flowers have been designed. There is another special point we would like to introduce, the floral wall at the end of the garden. We use wood as the peripheral and take advantage of the vines of bougainvillea to make the floral wall, which makes the garden more spectacular. If it rains, using solar power would keep the condition inside stable. We also set a sprinkler system to water the flowers automatically.
The three types of agricultural techniques we use include solar power, greenhouse, and aquaponics. In addition to those three, the glass exterior wall is something we use as well, merits of which will be illustrated in detail. Reasons why we use solar power includes it can be used on underutilized land, it provides accessible electricity to off-grid users, it is good for the economy, it increases property values, its sustainability and long-lasting features, it reduces water pollution and carbon dioxide emissions, it's no noise, provides tax incentives, and is the key measure against climate change. Reasons why we use greenhouse includes its steadily increased crop yields, its profit maximization, it controls pests, its optimal conditions, it has protection against natural disaster and external threats, its ability to grow exotic plants, its crop production all year long, its hydroponic and aeroponic available, and it enables peoples to make a living from it.
Reasons why we use aquaponic system includes it is organic and nutritious, water usage reduction, no soil nor weeding requirements, plant growth acceleration, it provides income for commercial aquaponic farmers. It reduces the plant carbon footprint. It supports a self-sufficient way of living. The food it provides grown all year long and organic food security insurance. Last but not least, reasons why we use glass exterior walls include transparency, protection against any potential exterior inventions, contribution toward the aesthetics of the building, features of being recyclable and UV stable, electric, thermal, and sound insulation prevention. It is cost effective, it's lightweight, and its construction readiness.
The two most costly portions of the building case are the solar panels, which cost us slightly above $400,000, and the aquaponics system, which cost us approximately $340,000. These two elements cost about $740,000 combined. Besides these two, we spent about $10,000 on seats, $5,000 on glass exterior walls, about $1,000 on sprinkler system, $300 on fish feed, $132 on LED signboards. Moreover, the administration fee is £20,000 per person, with 6 students being hired. £100,000 will be spent on everything else necessary except those mentioned. The profit we plan to make includes the following few points, including the fact that using self-plant crops is healthier, it decreases food costs, it provides efficient use of the land, it profits by selling entrance tickets to tourists, and it supplies a far more natural teaching material for students. To focus on the topic, environmentally and financially benefits. Profit by selling tickets benefits financially, whereas using land efficiently benefits environmentally, giving tens of thousands of abstract examples worth less than actually taking a look at it once.
Our report is coming to an end. Talking about our future map, we have a list of what we plan to do. First, we would like to cooperate with companies selling the vegetables. Second, we plan to cooperate with travel agencies that make more profit. Next, we would love to use the self-planted vegetables more in cafeterias. Last, we want to create more curriculum activities. Not only is it beneficial to the university itself, but it connects the core spirit of Lancaster University.
As its moral goes, "Pater omnibus veritas," which means the truth is known to everyone. Exploring innovative stuff is definitely a part of the truth of life, and it successfully connects to the gardens we built. It indeed symbolizes the core spirit of Lancaster University.
We truly believe that it would be extremely terrific for both the environment and the school if we get the opportunity to build the gardens.
Building unique gardens would definitely benefit not only the campus itself, but the environment as well. How can a win-win deal not be adopted?
We are Team 11 SGA, Thanks a bunch of watching. Hope to see our proposal being accepted.